This is actually a follow-up to a video that I made a couple weeks ago called Distractions. So in Distractions, I had mentioned be cautious and keep your plans to yourself, because loved ones, as much as they may love you, or your friends who may be frenemies, they're gonna try to persuade you not to pursue it, whether they want to protect you or they're being probably a hater. And so let me add to that in saying that I recall an experience when I was I was speaking to someone, and we were sharing ideas and we were sharing things that we're doing. And I remember um, I had mentioned something that was coming up for me, and their reaction wasn't something I expected. And I was like, huh. After I got off that call, I was like, well, that's disappointing, because I thought this is someone that I can confide in. But I said, okay, when you ask God to reveal those who don't need to be in your life, He will show you. One lesson. But second lesson, I was disappointed and hurt just because I always supported that person, or just support people in general. Like, I am genuinely excited to hear about other people and their accomplishments and what they're doing. And to have that not be reciprocated, it does hurt. But instead of me dwelling on it, I had to take a step back, and I said, well, let's look at it this way. Everybody has a role to play. You may not like it. People are here we all here to learn our own lessons, and to go through life and experience it for what it is. But we're also going to come across people who have roles. Listen, the devil has a role, right? I may not like the temptations and stuff that he's throwing at me, but at the same time, he has a role to play. Can't be mad at that. And so I have to look at certain people in the same light. And don't get me wrong, in that moment, it does hurt. It may pain you for someone to do something hurtful, especially when you trust them and you value their opinion, whatever, so have you, and they end up doing something bad. Of course it hurts. And of course it's a process of going through that kind of healing and forgiving. But you have to look at, or how I'm starting to look at things, to help me to kind of look at things differently, and so I don't lose my cool or lose my temper. They got a role to play, just like I got a role to play. And if this is their role, let it be, because I'm happy it's happening to show me and open my eyes to who you are as a person and how I'm going to treat you, whether I allow you to be back in my life or not. You got a role to play. However, I'll tell you right now, that role, you are an extra in my life, and I will not make you the main character. So I will not continue to dwell on this and keep you in the front of my mind. I'll see that experience for what it is, take it for what it is, learn from that, and move on. Everyone has a role to play. As they say, you meet someone either for a reason or a season or both. Same thing applies to this. Everyone has a role to play. So instead of me getting upset or saying, oh my God, screw her, blah, 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 or screw him, curse that person, it's unnecessary. I may have to vent, just like anyone has to vent, get it all out, but then look at it from a different perspective and say everyone has a role to play. Their role is now done. Their season in your life is done. Move on from it. Love and light. Register for Build Your Confidence webinar Monday, June 24th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Link is in the description. See you there.